everyone, and now I'm back from a Target run. I actually had a Target run today, and well, besides blowing off a nice little fund I just got, yay, I actually went to Target, and of course there are photos and lots of videos that you are seeing as you are watching or listening to me. So yeah, I went last time. The only difference is that instead of all the other Transformers you can see, we only have just Streetwise and Blades, which I kind of really like that particular. But anyways, one thing that you guys really just want me to get to, which I'm just going to get to it and not actually just say, oh, this is what I saw, that was what I saw. We're just going to get straight into the freaking Lego minifigures I got. So sadly, I made a promise to myself I would finish this new minifigure series at the end of October. That was my due date. Sadly, nothing came through to actually be like, oh, here's your income. And we had two freaking damn flakers who, on OfferUp, who could actually have helped me finish this completely. Because now, even now, I'm actually out of money again because, no, yeah, OfferUp, total crap. Anyway, so here is what I got. I got 7 out of 9. I just need 2 more, and I completed this set. But here is what we got. First things first is we got the zombie businessman. So one thing about the zombie businessman is, one thing I would have loved them to do, which they did with a few others I'm going to show you, is they reached back into the past and checked things out. Heck, I need to do a movie magic to make sure I can actually tell you. So anyways, I had to look. I don't have series 1 through 5. Most likely no one really has it unless you actually knew about it, were in the know or something. But anyways, from just looking, one notable thing I could say is that if they would have went with it, this businessman could actually have been series 5 mobster. That would have been cool to have the mobster actually be the zombie here, but whatever, they didn't want to go with it. So another one is from series 8, and series 8 is notably the one that most likely is kind of what they were nodding at, but sadly they gave him hair. So in series 8, if they would have actually had a hairpiece along with him, then chances are maybe this could actually be the same guy. But sadly, he didn't come out with a hairpiece. Instead, he actually has a hat. So if they would have replaced it with a hat and made sure he had a mustache, or show that he used to have a mustache, then you have the perfect guy who is like, ooh, dude, oh my gosh, no freaking way. So yeah, but anyways, you have this guy. Glad to find him. It was easy. I just had to look for the briefcase. So yeah, next. Oh yeah, and also here's the tile piece. Next up is the werewolf, and the werewolf actually has his name on it. It says Kyle. Okay, good. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, you learn something every day. So anyways, here is what Kyle looked like before the transformation, and here's the before and after photo. One thing I wish they would have done, instead of having that bone, is, well, technically he should have the bone, but the bone should have an accessory piece to hook it onto it and actually make it an axe bone. That would have been cool. I was gonna think about, hey, let's get the Minotaur's axe, put that there, and then there we go, but it doesn't fit. Fit in the way of showing that this is the same lumberjack. So it's kind of sad that he can technically do without the bone, technically. Or maybe he just has a broken axe or something like that. I don't know. But this is one of the ones I'm like, thumbs up on. Nice connection. Nice connection. Next one is the plant guy, and this was the plant eater, or the man-eating plant, yeah. So this one I actually would nod and say this is stay out of the basement. But anyways, yeah, so we got this guy. I'm glad to have him. What I found was used his mouth, and also his vines helped find this guy. And one thing I wanted to show is that if we were doing a nod back, it would most likely be this poly bag I got in Ohio, which is just basically a guy who actually has this grass cutter machine. So too bad The faces look similar, look very, very similar, so I guess it could actually be him, but I don't know. Of course, for me personally, I'm not going to actually have him with that face. But here's something funny, it's just to show him with a skeleton, but this is what I really cared about. And it is the one without a face at all. This is what I really kind of wanted them to have, is just a blank face. One thing I really truly wanted them to have is have teeth. Give them teeth. I know it'll be pointy objects and crap like that, but if you would have gave them teeth, if you would have gave them teeth on the top and on the bottom or everywhere, then yes, oh my gosh, yes, please, oh my gosh, please. Oh man, please, you should have done it. That would have been great. Well, next up is Frankenstein, Rocking Frankenstein, or at least Frankenstein. Oh, anyways, Rocking Frankenstein, I found his guitar. That's one stupid thing. I'm sorry for saying, Evangelist, you're an idiot. But Evangelist, you're an idiot thinking that the guitar and the sword is the same thing. He got like multiple pirates. So it's like, oh my gosh. But anyways, yeah, so here is Frankenstein. He looks cool. I don't have the old Frankenstein, but if they redo the mummy, which I think they are, I do have the original mummy from the second one. Yeah, so I don't have the original mummy from 1998, but I do have the other mummy that came out like years later. I do have that mummy. So, yeah. And also on his back is shock or roll. That's nice. Nice. Next is the Banshee, and the Banshee I had to do some research too. So for the Banshee, you could either come with these two ideas. Number one, in Series 9 you have this fortune teller, but sadly I don't have this fortune teller minifigure, that's why you don't see it. But this fortune teller could actually be the Banshee. The facial print does actually match it. The other person that it could be is in Series 10, the book girl. The book scholar, the girl scholar. So if you have those, well, definitely just do a comparison, see what you'll get out of those, and if it actually does pan out, yeah, give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't pan out, well, I'm just trying to make better leaks like what they did with the Lumberjack. Anyways, you have this Banshee character. I found her because of the hairpiece and by the tail. It wasn't that hard. I did find a lot of specters though. That was kind of weird. I found like 2 of them, which I didn't feel the tail piece much. I just felt the chains. But anyways, yeah, so here you go. And here's one I'm trying to get a decent picture of her. The lighting makes her look so creepy, doesn't it? And this one's definitely a good picture. And here's one with the specter. It's kind of cool. The lighting, if I get it right, I could actually make a decent scary thing, but oh well, it's good. I tried actually, oh yeah, and this one's a good picture too of her just like that. That's decent. That's super decent. But I tried to do it black in the dark. Tried to actually see if she's glow in the dark. She's not. Sorry. Next is the gargoyle, and I was gonna call him midget. That's messed up to say that. But they always have the little minifigure piece, and this is their little minifigure. This time I actually showed their back, so here's the back of it with his wings. Sorry I didn't do that for the fly. I should actually have thought it out. But anyways, yeah, so there is your gargoyle. I technically hint and say, dude, this is the gargoyle from Hunchback of Notre Dame. You know, that one that was kind of funny. So yeah, I think that one, this is him. Of course, we got the cat girl. I found like at least 3 of her, because that whip right there, my gosh, that whip was like, what the heck are you doing here? And so the whip, my gosh, the whip. But yeah, this is a good one. I definitely said, yeah, you know, if they remake this one and they just do some stuff with the minifigure, it could actually be the 50s version of Catwoman, which is like, yeah, I could see that happening. I could so see that happening. But of course, I've seen also people from DC and Marvel use this just to replace their Tigra, or I don't know who DC has as their tiger character, but they do that too. So here is all of them together, and here is all of them, almost all of them except for two. So there you go. Anyways, thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for the next one. Oh wait, oh my gosh, wow. Where are my manners? I also went to a Dollar Tree and I found something very, very cool. It turns out that this Dollar Tree actually had some comics. So I do already have this comic right here, Wolverine, No Mutants, Go Home Mutants. But it's a new variant, and this one actually is one that is very, very durable. But what's really important is the Iron Man one I found. I did look through all of them. There were just two of them. It was either the Wolverine one or the Iron Man one. And I got the Iron Man one. This one's $1. So for anyone who actually is like, I want more Iron Man or I want more Wolverine, and you don't care if it's cheap, go. Yeah, go to Dollar Tree and see if they have them. But of course, I would say it might vary. Yeah, it might vary. But anyways, yeah, so I have this comic book. So that's something good to check out. And anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day. Yeah, have a great day, have a great weekend, and talk to you guys soon.